happiness,
contentment,
compassion,
fulfillment.
confidence.
Are these part of your home in the heart?
If they maybe need added on or restored, then maybe you're a fix-me-upper. Welcome to another episode of Fix Me Upper. I'm Sasha. This
James.
is James. So we're here in front of a house that's getting some obvious renovations. And so we're all obviously part of the team to help you renovate that home in the heart. And so with real renovations behind us, we start thinking about what does it actually take to get renovations started, to make them look the way you want them to look when they're all through. And it comes to mind that we usually have to get some contractors involved or get some help. And if you remember kind of back into the initial episode, the 7 Eyes of Change, there is a point that we include others in our change-making process. We recruit help to help us renovate. So when we are recruiting this help, we have to be very selective. So we know that it's not easy to ask for help. So if you're struggling with something like anxiety, depression, those things that are the creaky floorboards and the broken down concrete of our home in the heart, then it's hard. It's hard to ask for help. And when we ask for help, what happens? We don't always get it, right? Or even if somebody does volunteer to help, they respond to your outcries. It might not be the help that you need or were looking for. So many people that I know will ask for help from their families, from their friends, and they're given what the family member, what the friend thinks they need, not necessarily what they want, and really not necessarily what they always do need. It might be the tough love.
Yes, and the difficulty here is because that person is actually feeling something and somehow in some way within themselves that person they're asking for help cannot really identify with exactly and know exactly how they're feeling. You know what I'm talking about. It's you have this feeling and you say, no one knows how I feel, but you want to fix it. So what do?
And remember, those tough loves, sometimes that can be like saying, oh, just rip it out and replace it with a new one. And what we want to do is not replace, we want to restore. We want to appreciate who we are, what's important to us. We just want to enhance it when we're having problems with it. So if people don't understand and tell you to just get over it or deal with it, that isn't the kind of help that you're looking for. And just like in real renovation, if we hire somebody that specializes in modern design and we're looking for French country, we might not get it either. So we often do turn to our families, our friends, but sometimes they don't have the ability to give us what we need. So they might not have the knowledge to help you through. They may not be specialists in French country. And so we need to expand our circle.
Exactly. Yeah. And you don't need to demolish everything. All you need to do is find the right person that's going to sand you down a little bit, put some polish on it, some urethane over the top of that, and just get you to where you want to be. So it doesn't necessarily mean you have to take it all apart and throw it all away. So, you look for those that can help you and you expand your knowledge and your horizons. Search for those things that can say, hey, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to go. I think I have something here.
Yes, and so you want to make sure that those people are like-minded or have the capacity to do the work that you need them to do. And so that might end up being a therapist, a psychiatrist, and there is no shame in going to the professionals. So even though your friend might help you restore your lovely front door, for a case of beer on the weekend, it might not turn out the way that you want it to look. It's okay to call a professional to get the results that you originally imagined.
It's funny, I did that once and I only got one case of beer ever, and I never had an opportunity like that again. I don't know why. But, you know, the point is, you know, you don't want a bricklayer to put your windows in, do you? And you don't want a window person to put your new, walkway down. So you have to, decide, make choices. So that means that you have to do some research. And that's not really painful.
And so trusting yourself, value yourself enough to do that research and to recruit the right help, and your renovation will be much more successful. And remember, the home in the heart is the most rewarding renovation.
Words to my ears.
I'm Sasha.
And I'm James. Thank you for joining us in another episode of Fix Me Upper.
If you liked what you saw, please share it. And if you took any of our advice, give us some before and after. We'd love to hear from you. Send us a letter or send us a video.